Hey folks, I'm an old biker dude, man. Once upon a time, there was an old biker dude who decided to set off on an amazing motorcycle travel adventure. Okay. Hey Paco, you think you could hush for a minute so I can film a video? No? Could you hush for just a minute? Well, I guess not. Well, anyway, I'm about to try to sneak out of here in broad daylight. Okay, finally, I've got all my stuff done around the house, and I can get out of here and head for the Blue Ridge Parkway. If you're wondering what those piles are in the front yard, that is our grass clippings for the garden, for our organic garden, so we will have fertilizer. Yeah. And away we go. It's about time. Man, I tried to make that last all day. Let's get on the road. Couple of videos, I've been introducing you guys to some of the beautiful mountain scenery in South Carolina that a lot of people didn't even know existed. But I'm going to be taking a route that way today, which is going to require me to be on the interstate for about 6 miles, which is something I don't like to do. But in order to take this route, I have to. This can't be good. Traffic coming to a stop. I get on one little interstate highway for a few miles and this is what happens. That's why I hate to even travel on interstate. You just never know what's going on out there. Well, starting to move along a little bit. Boy, I was thinking to myself, this is going to be one of them days. But maybe not. We'll see what happens. Now, looks like we're coming to a stop again. Just about a mile up the road. Oh boy. I don't think I'm going to take any more interstates this month. So what we're really doing here is I'm going to work my way back up to the Blue Ridge Parkway at the point in which I essentially got off of it a couple of videos ago, and we're going to proceed on up from that point north and do a little camping and cooking and just see what happens. Record some really nice ride footage and maybe study a little Cherokee, native Cherokee history and culture along the way. That is beautiful Lake Hartwell. It's only about 10 miles from my house. live over that way. But we're gonna go ahead and get off of this mess. That's all the interstate I care for this month. This road is known as the Cherokee Foothills Scenic Byway, and it's a real pretty ride. Basically, South Carolina 11 will take us all the way to Pickens, South Carolina, if you're following along on a map. Well, here's the bad news. After getting gas, I discovered that my back tires got some tread showing through it, and it's bad enough that I don't want to continue my trip at the moment, but I'm a little ways from home, so I've called the local Indian dealer up here in South Carolina, which happens to be where I bought my motorcycle, and we'll see what happens now. Okay, so I finally got in touch with them people, and I gotta say they were pretty nice. Told me they could get my tires put on in the morning. I was 60 miles away from them, so there was no way I could make it in time for today. But boy, things just keep me from getting to that Blue Ridge Parkway. It's one thing after another. Of course, that's a thing you're almost guaranteed with the old Biker Dude show, is things never exactly go as they're intended to go, do they? But heck, maybe that's what makes it entertaining, huh? Entertains me at times. But I guess I'll just be over there in the morning. I'll find me a place to camp out over there somewhere close by and cook some dinner is about all I can think of to do. So that's where I'm headed. I stopped by Wally World here to grab me a couple of things. I had forgotten to bring butter from home, so have to have that. Well, I guess one could say today hasn't been a particularly good day, but all is not lost. For the second time in a month, I have found myself in a motel room, but this is close by the dealership, where the Indian dealership, where I'm going to get the 2 tires in the morning, and they figured out a way to get me in there. So I guess I should just be thankful for that. I did have to abort my mission temporarily and come here, but of course a bad day can always be made a little better with something really good to eat. So I'm going to cook some dinner tonight, and right here in the parking lot of the motel, and you know, that'll probably make things a little better. And I know y'all probably saw in past videos where my battery that's for my electric igniter on my old 25-30-year-old stove here was not working. Well, suddenly it started working again. I've never changed that battery in 25 years, and all of a sudden it started working. I just lit this grill with it. We just pop that right there on the grill and throw a little salt and pepper on it real quick. And just to get things started, and then to get things started over on the other side, slip that like that over there. Hey, it lit it. I'm going to put some of our homemade brew, sesame oil, coconut oil, a little garlic oil with Japanese mirin, and in that we're going to put the red bell peppers. I'm also going to be having onions and mushrooms. Great thing about meals like this is they're quick and easy. Oh, I like them lines. Yes, looking good. And give that another little stir. Mushrooms and onions with red bell peppers. Oh man, that looks good. And now to save gas, we'll just move this right over here. Scoop my steak into the back. And we can turn that gas eye off. Oh man, onions and mushrooms are looking good. And let's see here. We'll just slide the steak right here in the middle of the pan. And there's dinner. Have this one little bite here. Looks like a steakhouse done steak, doesn't it? Oh man, that is delicious.